Player gold 63. Show character sheet. Player health 72. Use weapon power focus weapon. Use your weapon power to start next combat with one. I can use this power again after 1 battles. Show deck. Cards currently. Stinger, spider, spidery limbs reach for you from amidst the tree. Show deck. Show deck. Return. Enemy hand. Attack deadly energy. 0 health. 24. Arcane ripple. Deal 1 damage. Free when conjured. Conjure a base copy at the start of next combat. Magic action. Rare. Blue. Tooltips. Arcane ripple. Deal. Damage 1 damage. Free when conjured. Conjure a base copy at the start of next combat. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor action. Spellcraft. Conjure a magic action. If you have focus. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage. Press for detailed enemy information. Quarterstaff. Choose energy type to play this card. And press. Enemy takes 2 damage. 22 left. You gained 1. Block. Neutral 1. Quarterstaff. Enemy takes 4 damage. 18 left. You gained 1. Quarterstaff. Arcane rip. End turn. Arcane. Enemy takes 1 damage. 17 left. You gained 1 bleeding sacks. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Enemy takes 6 damage. 11 left. You gained 1 bleeding sacks. Player energy. Block. Neutral 1. I don't have enough energy to spellcraft. Conjure a magic action. End turn. Block. Neutral 1. I don't have enough energy to play. Mind blast. Block. Mind blast. Hit 1. Gain 1 focus. Deal damage. I don't have enough energy to player affliction. Bleeding force. Block. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Venomous fight. You gain 2 poison stacks. You take 1 damage. You take 4 damage. Your turn. Enemy hand. Deadly attack energy. 1 health. At quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Cerebral surge. Hit 1. Gain 3 focus. Increase your. You take 1 damage. You gain 3 focus stacks. You gained 1 chain stacks. Surge of intellect. Gain iron. You take 1 damage. You gain 1 focus stacks. Player affliction. Bleeding 3. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Surge of dexterity. Gain deck. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Deal 8 damage. Quarterstaff. Player affliction. Quarterstaff. 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 End turn. Quarterstaff. Choose energy type to play this card. Anti-current. 1. Enemy takes 8 damage. 3 left. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Enemy takes 10 damage. -7 left. Victory. Next. Show character sheet. Show character sheet. Next. You gain 2 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Player gold 65. Water wall. Dex in 1. During your foe's next turn, reduce incoming damage equal to your clone's 0. Action. Orb of thunder. In 1. Deal 1 damage. Attune to lightning. Chain magic lightning action. Common. Blue. Tooltips. Chain. Increase the damage of time tap. In 1. Gain INT. Scholar. If this isn't conjured, conjure a copy at the start of next combat. Charges. 1/1. Action. Uncommon. Blue. Tooltips. Charges. Cards with charges can be played X. Orb of thunder. In 1. Deal 1 damage. Attune to lightning. Chain magic lightning action. Common. Blue. Tooltips. Chain. Increase the damage of the next action by 1 per stack. Chain fades if a play card did not increase chain. Attune. If you are not attuned already. Attune to a random element. Attunements empower actions that share their type. Time tap. Add water wall to add orb of thunder to deck. Add time tap to deck. Add orb of thunder to deck. Add time tap to deck. Player gold 65. Exploration. Show character sheet. The traveler, a stranger, approaches on horseback. Stranger on horseback, a man on the back. Stranger on horseback, a man on the back of a horse that has clearly seen better days starts to gain on you. Continue. Julius Belthorpe, greetings, fellow traveler. He answers, slowing his horse to a trot. We see Julius Belthorpe is not the only one who recognizes an opportunity when they see it. Ignore the man. Who is Greet him back. Julius Belthorpe, some signs of civilization after all. We were starting to lose hope after that man accosted me near the entrance of these damnable woods. Continue. Julius Belthorpe, the man smiles, and briefly lifts his pretentious hat. But we mustn't tarry. Profits await, so we bid you good day, adventurer. Do remember the name Julius Belthorpe should you need any supplies in your no doubt well-intended endeavors. Leave. Exploration. Use weapon power focus weapon. Use your weapon power to start next combat with 1 focus and centered strikes. Bandit ambusher affected by enraged owl. Shrine, a strange statue stands out from its surroundings. Shrine of trickery, a strange statue stands alone in an otherwise. Shrine of trickery, a strange statue stands alone in an otherwise deserted area. It's difficult to determine the number of figures are depicted in the blackened shrine, as faces seem to constantly shift, almost as if they mocking those who try to find shape in their chaos. Examine the shrine. Transform card. Try to read the chaos. Leave. Try to read the chaos. Transform card. Select card. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor action. Common. Brown. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. Card alter. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Persistent action. Common. Brown. Tooltips. Block. Neutral. Block. Neutral. Shrine of trickery. The statue swirls around the card as it too becomes consumed in its chaotic shapes before you know it. You feel it center around a single card, sweeping it along before it returns to you, visibly marked by the experience. Leave. Exploration. Use weapon power focus. Use weapon. Bandit ambusher. I'll take your wild tuskboar. This beast. Campsite. A brief respite from the perils of adventure. Campfire. A warm fire in relative. Campfire. A warm fire in relative safety offers only a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Remove a heal 20%. Rest. You heal 15 health. Exploration. Use weapon power focus weapon. Use your weapon power. Bandit ambusher. I'll take your gold. Shark claw raven beady eyes watch you warily. Wild tuskboar. This beast blocks this path and does not settings. Wild shark claw raven beady eyes watch you where you gain centered strikes enchantment. Enemy gains flying enchantment. Return. Enemy hand. Attack energy. 0 health. You gain 1 focus stacks. Player enchantment. Centered strikes this. Player blessing. Focus 1 stacks when you. Arcane ripple. Bonus. Deal 1 damage. Spellcraft. Bonus. Conjure a magic action. If you have surge of intellect. Gain iron. You gain 1 focus stacks. Vitalize. Dex in 1. This turn. Gain 1 health and momentum for every basic attack you make action. Uncommon. Aqua. Tooltips. Moment. Choose energy type to play this card. Dex current. 2. You gain Vitalize enchantment. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex. End turn. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Quarterstaff. New player enchantment. Centered strikes this combat. Quarterstaff. Spellcraft. Bonus. Conjure a quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. On hit. All. Arcane ripple. Bonus. Deal 1 damage. Arcane ripple. Bonus. Deal. End turn. Arcane quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Deal. Choose energy type to play this card. Anti-current. 2. You deal 1 health. You gained 1 momentum stacks. Enemy takes 4 damage, 14 left. You gained 1 chain stacks. You gained 1 chain stacks. Block. Neutral. Chain lightning. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Choose energy type to play this card. Anti-current. 1. You deal 1 health. You gained 1 momentum stacks. Enemy has evaded. Arcane Ripple. Bonus. Enemy takes 1 damage, 13 left. Enemy gained 1 evasion stack. End turn. Chain lightning. I don't have enough energy to play this card. End turn. End turn. Player energy. Dex. 2. Chain lightning. Block. Neutral 1. Gain. Player enchantment. Centered strike. Block. You gain 3 armor stacks. Chain lightning. Int 1. Deal 1 to 6 damage. I don't have enough energy to play this card. End turn. Chain lightning. Int 1. Deal 1 to 6 damage. Gain chain. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Swoop. You block a damage. Swoop. You take 1 damage. Your turn. Enemy hand. Attack energy. 0 health. 13. At quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Cerebral surge. Int 1. You gain 3 focus stacks. You gain 1 chain stacks. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Time tap. Int 1. Gain INT. Scholar. If this isn't conjured, I don't have enough energy to play this card. Player enchantment. Centered. Time tap. Quarterstaff. Enemy takes 10 damage, 3 left. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. You gain 3 armor stacks. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. I don't have enough energy to play. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Swoop. You block a damage. Swoop. You take 1 damage. Your turn. Enemy hand. Attack energy. 0 health. 3. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Swoop. You take 2 damage. Caw. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Your turn. Enemy hand. Attack energy. 1 health. 3. End turn. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor action. Common. Spellcraft. Bonus. Conjure a quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Deal star 11s. Surge of intellect. Gain INT. You gain 1 focus stacks. Player enchantment. Centered strikes this combat. Your basic attacks and time tap. Int 1. Gain INT. Scholar. If this isn't conjured. End. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Deal star 12 star damage. On hit. Player enchantment. Center. Quarterstaff. Spellcraft. Bonus. Conjure. Quarterstaff. Choose energy type to play this card. Anti-current. 4. Enemy takes 12 damage minus 9 left. Victory. Next. Settings. Player gold 65. Next. You gain 3 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable. Leave. Player gold 68. Eniform Claw. Deal 3 damage. Transform the next non-Eniform Claw card you play into an Eniform Claw. Discard. Cerebral Surge. Int 1. Gain 3 focus. Spellburn. Int 1. Bury a card. Conjure 2 copies of it. If you have Holy, reduce their cost to 0. Add Eniform Claw to deck. Player gold 68. Exploration. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 14. Use weapon power focus weapon. Use your weapon. Mini-boss corrupted Tuskboar has Bandit Ambusher affected by enraged. Wild Tuskboar affected by settings. Wild Bandit Ambusher affected by enraged. I'll take your gold and your life. Enemy gains enraged enchantment. Enemy gains first strike enchantment. Enemy gained 1 stun stacks. Enemy turn. Enemy bless. Enemy playing cards. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Enemy hand. Attack energy. 1 health. 25. Arcane Ripple. Player energy. Dex. 2 int. 1. Player health 70. Arcane Ripple. Bonus. Deal 1 damage. Free when. Spellcraft. Conjure a magic action. Time tap. Int 1. Gain INT. Scholar. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Persistent action. Common. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Block. Neutral 1. Enemy blessing. Enraged end of turn. Block. Quarterstaff. Choose energy type to play this card. Anti-current. 2. Enemy takes 2 damage. 23 left. Block. Neutral. Block. Neutral. Spellcraft. Conjure. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Arcane Ripple. Bonus. Enemy takes 1 damage. 22 left. Block. Neutral 1. Block. Neutral. Searing Ray. Int 1. Deal 3. Enemy takes 3 damage. 19 left. Block. Neutral. Enemy blessing. Enraged. Block. And you gain 3 armor stacks. Block. Neutral. You gain 3 armor stacks. End turn. Players. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Stab. You block a damage. Stab. You take 2 damage. End turn. Enemy gain 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Enemy hand. Hex attack energy. 0 health. At surge of intellect. Gain You gain 1 focus stacks. Quarterstaff. Eniform Claw. Deal 3 damage. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Vitalize. Dex int 1. This turn. Gain 1 health and momentum for every basic attack you make. Action. Uncommon. Aqua. Tooltip. Choose energy type to play this card. Dex current. 1. You gain Vitalize enchantment. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Player blessing. Vitalize this quarterstaff. Neutral. Enemy takes 4 damage. 15 left. Eniform Claw. Deal 3 damage. Quarterstaff. You deal 1 health. You gain 1 momentum stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. 9 left. Enemy takes 3 damage. 6 left. You gain Eniform Claw enchantment. End turn. Show character sheet. End turn. Player blessing. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Vial Venom. Enemy gains Vial Venom enchantment. Low kick. You take 4 damage. You gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy gain 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Enemy hand. Attack energy. 0 health. End turn. End turn. Player energy. Dex. 1 int. 1. Player health 66. Cerebral surge. Int 1. Gain. You take 1 damage. You gain 3 focus stacks. You gained 1 chain stacks. Surge of Dexter. Quarterstaff. Surge of You take 1 damage. Quarterstaff. Neutral 1. Surge of intellect. You take 1 damage. You gain 1 focus stacks. Quarterstaff. Quarterstaff. Player blessing. Focus 5. Quarterstaff. Choose energy type to play this card. Anti-current. 1. Enemy takes 8 damage minus 2 left. Victory. Next. Show character sheet. Next. You gain 2 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skip. Player gold 70. Bat familiar. Neutral 1 life 1. Activate to inflict. Sandblast. Deal 3 damage. Agile. Waylay. Dex 1. Deal 4 damage. Ambush. Conjure an item. Add bat. Add waylay to deck. Player gold 70. Exploration. Show deck. Cards currently. Show character sheet. Player gold 70. Direct touch area. Top sanded something skitters underneath the foliage. 10:49 p.m. Top sanded something skitters. Direct touch area. Top sanded something skitters underneath the foliage. Top sanded something skitter. Wild tusk boar. Top sanded something skitters underneath the foliage. Top sanded something skitters on direct touch area. Doncaster. Doncaster. Active. Actions available. Page 1 of 3. Selected. Screen recording. Button.